And I guess the waiters think, people have to wash their hands in freezing cold water, so they bring it in warm water. This always comes up, can you wash until yadayim with warm water? The halacha is you can certainly wash your hand until yadayim with warm water. The halacha is that you're lamaisa even allowed to wash your hands with scalding hot water, even though the Mishnah Berurah says that that's a b'di'evet, and if you ever have scalding hot water, you should let it cool off first and then wash your hands for more than one reason. But warm water, you certainly are allowed to wash your hands with. So Memela, if you ever had an affair and you have only warm water, don't worry about it. Warm water is mutar l'chadchila to wash your hands with. And just one final ha'ara, and this is a ha'ara which I throw out to the olam to chew over and perhaps to come up with a yishuv. This is just an interesting ha'ara. It's always been peculiar to me that there's a lot of times that where al pidin it's usher to talk. One of the times that it's usher to talk is after you wash netilas yadayim. You can't talk until you eat. Have you ever seen anybody who's not zahir in that? Have you ever seen anybody that washes netilas yadayim but will talk between the netilas yadayim and hametz? And yet, you're not allowed to talk in chazoras hashatz, and you're not allowed to talk during kriyas atera, and you're certainly not allowed to talk in Psukei de Zimran, certainly not in Birchas Kriyas Shema, and people aren't zahir in that. So what's the pshat? And li b'yomerli that it's worse to talk in some of these other places than it is to talk between the tzilas yadayim and the eating. So why are we so zahir in that? So that's my ha'ara. Somebody once said that the pshat is like this. Because who taught you that it's usher to talk after you wash your hands? Your mother taught you that. And who taught you shouldn't talk in shul? Your father taught you that. At least he told you that. So Memelo, that which blibes girsa the youngest that you heard when you're 3 years old, that remains. But that which you go to shul and you see in the episode, your father's not zar and nobody else is zar in it, that doesn't remain. Anyway, that's my question for the night. If anybody has a different yishu to this kasha, I'm open for other terutzim. In this week's parsha,